welcome to another Vlogmas video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. I hope you're all very well on this here day 17 of Vlogmas. Now what I will say is that I'm in my cosy clothes tonight. I got home from work and I got straight in the shower, washed my hair, and it was only then I thought, I haven't got a video prep for tomorrow. Normally I'm in lovely Christmassy jumpers and all sorts, but hey, that's life. Also, tomorrow I had pre-recorded my cozy reading night TBR, in which I'm also no makeup, not hair done. I'm not apologising for this, but I'm also in these pyjamas tomorrow, so you get 2 days of these lovely pyjamas that are, you're going to see 2 days in a row. It's a lovely treat for you. Today's video is a Christmas tag video. Now I first saw this Christmas tag on the a Book Castle channel, which is run by Alice. Love her channel. It's really cozy and calm, and it's got some really great Christmassy content over there at the moment. Particularly I enjoyed her video of her ranking Christmas Norwegian food. I really enjoyed watching that, so I will link her channel down below. But yeah, I saw this tag on her channel and it's a whole host of sort of Christmassy questions, and they were really fun. I really enjoyed watching her answer them, so I thought I would do it. So here I am answering them. Now I will list the questions down below in my in the information. If you'd like to answer these questions in the comments as you're watching this video, please do. I would love to read your answers to these questions and see how you get on with them. So yeah, let's kick off. There's a lot of questions. There's 16 questions. So question number 1 is favourite Christmas movie. Now, every year, same with Christmas songs actually, I have depending on my mood and things like that, I have different favourite Christmas movies, favourite Christmas songs, but there's always 2, I've got 3 on my list is where I'm going with this, but I've got 2 sort of returning ones that always end up on the top of my list, and then a new one that I've watched this year. So 2 of the films that I always love are Christmas in a Day, which is actually available on YouTube, and I will link it down below. It was a film made by the supermarket Sainsbury's for their 2013 ad campaign, where they gave a whole host of their customers handheld cameras and asked them to film their Christmas. This was Christmas 2012, and then they pulled all the footage together and put out that movie. It's only 40 minutes for Christmas 2013. Now I love this, David loves this. This is something we watch as a treat for David's birthday in September. It's what sort of kicks off Christmas for us.
We haven't watched it.
I don't think we've watched it. We'll have to watch it. Yeah, it's just a whole host of home footage of Christmassy things, from putting up the tree to making Christmas dinner to opening presents to sort of the post-dinner slump and things like that. It's just very homely, very warm, and I always love to watch it. And then another Christmas film that I've loved is which is one of my favourites, is This Christmas, which is a family and everyone's returning home for Christmas, and they've all got sort of different backstories. It's got Idris Elba in it. It's just really fun, and again really warm, and always feels really Christmassy. They've got lovely fires, and the trees look lovely, and I love it. And then more recently this year, my favourite Christmas film that I've watched has been Jingle Jangle, which is a new Netflix film, and it's just so good. It's about an inventor who invents toys. It's got really great songs in it, the dancing in it is fantastic. It feels really Christmassy. All the outfits are really Christmassy. It's got the main character is a young girl who wants to be an inventor. It's just really fun and lovely, and I would definitely recommend going to watch it. Question number 2 is, are you on the naughty list or the nice list? There is no naughty list this year, so everyone's on the nice list, because 2020 has been quite the year. Wouldn't you agree, David?
I concur.
I concur. There's no naughty list this year. Question number 3, have you ever had a white Christmas? Not in my memory. I don't remember ever having a white Christmas. Do you? I'm looking at David, who's looking. We're from the same area of the UK. Pardon?
I just heard a beep.
Oh, have we ever had a white Christmas, David? I don't think we have. Not in my memory. We've had no, I don't know. We haven't had a white Christmas. I think the answer is no. The answer is no. Number 4 is, do you start your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait until the last minute? Now, I am so organised when it comes to Christmas shopping. I start thinking about ideas for people for Christmas, as they're opening their presents that year. And I have a little section on my phone, and I put little notes in there, and I've got a little spreadsheet on my computer, and I'm putting little notes in there, and I start thinking of things. Now, I do try and get things for a reasonable price, but in general, Black Friday isn't something something that I sort of think, oh, I'll wait until then to get that. So quite often, I mean, Black Friday goes on for so long now, doesn't it? It starts like the week before, and it's just like 20% off of the website and things like that. So I would never hold out for Black Friday, and obviously I want to be able to get a good deal for my hard-earned money. But in general, yeah, I don't normally wait for Black Friday. It's normally started before then. So yeah, that's the answer to the question. Number 5, if you could be in a Christmas movie, what would it be? And it would be Jingle Jangle, because all of the dancing and the singing and all of the fun, I'd love to just learn a dance routine for something. That's all I'd want, like I'd like to go to a fitness class where I can just learn a dance routine for something, and the dance routines in Jingle Jangle were fantastic, so I would opt to be in that film. I'm looking at my little Christmassy book here. Name all of Santa's reindeer. Now let's see if I can do this, because I should be able to do this. It should be in my second nature. Right, so we've got Rudolph, that's first of all. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. 9. That's it, I'm sure. Number 7, when does your family put up the Christmas tree and who decorates it? So in my family, which is me and David, we put it up really early this year. So this tree went up the first week of November. We'd always planned to put it up earlier this year because this year's been such a stinker. And actually, even at the end of last year, when we put it away, I would say, oh David, I wish the tree was up longer. And David's quite keen to get the tree down and put away like as soon as Christmas. If David had his way, it would be gone by New Year, and I'd like to hang on to it to New Year. So when it goes away, I get very like sad. So I said, oh, let's put it up earlier this year, and we always put it up normally on the 1st of December, but this year I said, oh, let's put it up earlier, and we planned to put it up before my birthday, or around my birthday, which is the end of November, and then we were due to go on holiday the first week of November, and it got cancelled because of COVID, so we had the week off anyway, and I said, oh, let's put it up that week, and then we get it up for 2 whole months, which has been lovely. But also, and I mean, I'm sure you're all aware, but I actually asked David to marry me when we put the Christmas tree up as well, so that was a lovely addition, and will forever be in our hearts, won't it now?
Are you going to beat it next year?
I'm not going to be able to beat it next year. I'm not going to be able to beat it next year. Number 8 is your Christmas tree real or fake? It's fake, isn't it? David has said that next year he wants a green tree, and we've only had this white tree like 3 years. So I don't know how he feels about that. Like, we don't have a real tree, because the first Christmas we lived together, we had Minnie. Minnie got a pine needle up her nose. Well, first of all, she ate loads of tinsel, so we're not allowed tinsel on the tree either. But she got a pine needle up her nose, and yeah, we haven't had a real tree since because of all the commotion and sadness and, quite frankly, expense taking her to the vets the week of Christmas. Number 9 is peeking at gifts or be surprised. Now, I don't peek at gifts, but I definitely like a really good squish of them, don't I? Whenever I get anything, I really like to have a squish of it and like try and have a guess and things like that. So I enjoy a squish of gifts. I would never peek at gifts, but also feeling surprised or being surprised isn't my favourite thing, is it, David?
No.
I'm not a big surprise person. I don't really like sort of things being sprung on me and things like that. So I never want to know what my presents are, but I like to have like a squish of them. And also I think we do Christmas lists anyway, so there's always things that I know about anyway, probably. I think that makes me sound a bit Christmas miserable, but I'm not. I'm the height of Christmas fun. Number 10, show us your ugly Christmas jumper if you have one. I haven't got this prepared. I have been wearing so many Christmas jumpers this Vlogmas. You will have seen them as they go. Now, I don't think any Christmas jumper is ugly. I love Christmas jumpers. But, oh, actually, I have got one. I'll go and get it. It was one that David's parents got him for Christmas last year or the year before. Shh. And it doesn't fit you, so he was going to get rid of it, and I was like, oh no, keep that, I'll wear that at some point. And he said to me the other day, why haven't you worn that yet? Well, things are about to change. 2 seconds, please. Here it is. It's so warm. I'm actually going to keep it on. It's really nice.
It's warm. It's so thick.
It's lovely. It's really thick. It's got like, it feels like double layered. It's got this really soft sort of like tinsely thing going around. It's lovely. It's even got like added pom-poms, guys. Don't think that that's it. And then it's got this flower on top. So yeah, I don't know where it's from, but David got it for Christmas. I don't even think it was last year. I think it might have been the year before, but it's too small for him. And he was going to give it away, going to throw it away. And I was like, no, I'll have that. So yeah, I've got it. And I'm going to keep it on for the rest of the video. Hair in my mouth. If you could be under the mistletoe with anyone, who would it be? and it most obviously would be my one true love, David, which is lovely. But if we're talking about sort of burgeoning 2020 crushes that I've developed in 2020, obviously David's my number one. I'm looking over there to check that he's all right. He's got his headphones in, he's not even really listening. Now, Andrew Scott has always been someone that I've fancied. He'd go under there. But a more recent crush is Lin-Manuel Miranda. So obviously you can imagine that I've been having a lovely, lovely time watching His Dark Materials at the moment because there's lots of scenes of them just together. So yeah, David number one, then probably Andrew Scott, then probably Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Not far behind.
No, you're absolute yards in front. Number 12, does your family have a special Christmas recipe you like to help make? No, we don't have a special Christmas recipe, but we do sort of tend to have like meals and things that we stick to making. So for as long as I can remember, I've made the starter on Christmas Day. This is in my family. At your family, David, your mum very much likes to run the show. Yeah, so I always tend to make the starter. I've made some lovely things over the years, some nice like mozzarella salads, that's what we had last year, a soup, apple and squash soup, we've had that before, prawn cocktail back in the day, some pates and stuff I've made. So yeah, I've got to have a think about what I want to make this year. But yeah, not necessarily a recipe, but definitely sort of like traditions we stick to, and I tend to make the starter. Number 13, are you a pro present wrapper or do you fail miserably? I'm okay at wrapping. Let me show you. Actually, I say I'm okay. This year they look really, really nice.
I think you're very good at wrapping.
This year I've gone for, this is for my father. Oh no, it's not. It's for you from Minnie. For the past sort of 3 or 4 years, we've been using brown paper. And last year we used wool around the brown paper. But this year we've gone for ribbon. And then we're going to reuse the ribbon next year, which we already have done because some presents last year were wrapped in ribbon as well. So it's nice when they're in boxes. They look lovely. Let me find one that isn't in a box so I can show you if it looks as nice. They're all in boxes. Yeah. They're all pretty much in boxes. I think what I've done is I've wrapped the easy things first. But yeah, this is what we do. So yeah, I guess that would say pro. It does feel, if I received that, I'd be quite happy with it. So yeah, I'm a pro person, but I've got so much more to do. That's something I keep pushing to the back of my mind, actually thinking, oh, you'll get time for that. But yeah, hopefully I'll get some time for that, to do that over the weekend. Number 14, have you ever gone Christmas caroling? So no, I've never gone sort of like door-to-door Christmas caroling, but when I was younger, and I was at primary school, and I was young, like year 4, I don't know how old that is, like 9 or 10, maybe younger even. I must have been part of the choir at school. I don't remember any like sort of being in a choir at school, but I remember going to an old people's home that was across the road from the school that we went to, and singing some carols there. And I remember the old people being so delighted that like a group of little youngsters had come in to sing Christmas carols. And there's quite a big group of us, and it's weird because I don't sort of like really remember like big period, like big memories from my childhood, but this memory is really like vivid, and I remember it very well going, and I remember us all eating mince pies, and it was literally like outside the school gate, so it wasn't even like far to go, but I remember how happy they all were, and yeah, it's just really stayed with me. So yeah, although I've never been door-to-door caroling, I've definitely gone and sung some carols somewhere that wasn't my own house. Number 15, do you make New Year's resolutions and do you stick to them? Yes, I make them always. You know, I love a list and I love things like that, and yes-ish, I stick to them. So yeah, like one of my New Year's resolutions was to become a vegetarian. Well, I started off by being a pescatarian, so I plan to be a pescatarian for 1 year and then become vegetarian after that. So that started as New Year's resolution, which I've stuck to that. For years and years and years, my New Year's resolutions was always stop biting your nails, stop biting your nails. And I've pretty much stopped biting my nails now, so I'm very pleased with that. Sometimes I have a little naughty pick at them, which is naughty. But mainly my New Year's resolutions are to do with reading, so it's always like, although saying that, or like channel resolutions, so like plans almost, more than actual resolutions. And actually last year, after sort of like January and February had calmed down, I made a 10 things to do in 10 months video, which I haven't completed all of those things, a lot because of COVID, so that a lot of stuff I haven't been able to do. So yeah, so I'm going to review that video at the end of the year and then maybe pull some of those things forward for next year. So yeah, that's the answer to that question. And then the last question is, you have been granted one Christmas wish, what will it be? And I mean, there's just nothing more I want now than for things to go back to normal. I feel like this second lockdown has been, well, this isn't even second lockdown, we're in like a tier system in England at the moment. So we were in lockdown, so this is all in relation to coronavirus obviously. So we were in lockdown for the whole of November into December, and then in December we got put in tiers. So if you're in tier 3, that's the highest tier you can go, and that's the tier we're in. So you can't go in other people's houses, you can't even go in other people's gardens, you can't go out for dinner, you can't go to the cinema, all for reasons like sensible reasons. The rate of infection where I live is one of the, it was the highest in the country. I don't know if it still is, but like it's ridiculously high. So it's been very difficult, and I've really sort of struggled this. Like the first lockdown I wasn't bothered at all, and the second lockdown, like I think David and I were maybe living on the high of having got engaged, and we'd been out for dinner literally the day before lockdown happened. Yeah, this sort of tiered system, I think mainly because it's Christmas, and normally like I'd be going for dinner at my friends, we'd be going out, we'd be meeting up with friends, and like it had my birthday in it, the lockdown before. It's just been really hard, and like I know it's like I haven't particularly got a hard lockdown situation. I don't have kids, it's just me and David here. We socialise amongst ourselves, but my God, I'd just love to go to my sister's for dinner. That's all I feel like. I just feel like that's all I'd want. So my Christmas wish would be that things could go back to normal. Now things will be going back to normal in 2021. I've got to keep reminding myself of that. There's a vaccine. Vaccinations have already started in the UK, so obviously delighted about that, but good God, this has been a year, hasn't it? And the end of the year, although it's really high highs, like getting engaged and getting married and things like that. Getting married, we haven't got married yet, and having my birthday and it being Christmas and stuff. It's been hard, isn't it? It's been hard. So yeah, my Christmas wish would be for things to go back to normal, which will be happening. So my Christmas wish will come true at some point next year, hopefully sort of in the first half of next year. Maybe things will start looking a bit normal. So yeah, that is the Holly Jolly Christmas tag. As I said, I'll link all the questions, I will write all the questions down below, so if you'd like to answer them, not even in the comments, but just let me know. If you've done this video, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you all again tomorrow, where I'll be wearing that outfit for Christmas Cozy Reading Night TBR. And do join in with Christmas Cozy Reading Night tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, it will be between 7 PM and 10 PM GMT, Christmas Cozy Reading Night. There's going to be a buffet, there's going to be books. I'm excited. I'll see you then.